Good morning and welcome back to this week's vlog. It is a beautiful early Saturday morning. Estelle is back down for her nap. She's going to be sleeping for the next 3 hours, which is perfect. Liam is watching cartoons and Aloni and I are going to head out really quickly to go get our second Padel lesson. I know that I'm bogging him down, but he's being a supportive husband because what else is he going to do, you know? I'm making myself a coffee. Little coffee, get some electrolytes going. I really need to get another windbreaker like this, just like a different color, because it's the only one I have and I love it. I wear it to like my workouts, I wear it to like now that I'm going to be doing Padel. I have to tell you, like, if you want to be in fitness classes and sports and participate, it's so expensive these days, you know? Crazy. Like gym memberships are so expensive, workout classes are so expensive, like everything is so expensive. Anyway. Also, you guys, let me know if you have a problem hearing me when I do my vlogs or if I should start using a microphone, just because I need to get in the habit of that. But if you guys have no problem hearing me, then just let me know. This is approved for the 21-day challenge. I talk about this all the time. It's the best. I also just like this in general. I use it regardless. And I'm using a walnut milk from Elmhurst. I don't like too much milk because the ice is gonna melt and I need the coffee to be like a darker color, you know? I'm adding in some electrolytes. This is a pink grapefruit from Pro Mix. I'm gonna put 2. Should I put also the D-Blow? And I'm putting a D-Blow in the white peach. It's a pre-pro and postbiotic. I need to get more of the unflavored almond. I ran out. I don't have the flavored one. Because typically what I like to do is I like to use an electrolyte in almond because it's unflavored. It's going to be kind of sweet, but whatever. Something that's sweet and salty. Give it a taste. Oh, actually good. Not bad. Not bad. Aloni and I have a diamond ball gala tonight for Nicklaus. It's for a children's hospital. So we're gonna come home after this, spend the day with the kids, just relax, have breakfast, and then at night we have the diamond ball. Can you show YouTube your old windbreaker? So vibras. Aloni is having some one-on-one because I'm not as good as he is. But now I want to be really good because I'm very competitive, you guys, especially in sports. We just came to a tennis store to buy some shoes, some proper shoes. I'm getting these On Cloud sneakers that are clay shoes because you can't play in regular sneakers, and I really want to buy this tennis racket because it's burgundy. I don't even know if that's the one I need, but these are the ones I'm getting. They're called the Roger Pro Fire Clay. I'll link them for you guys below. I'm usually a 9, but I'm getting I'm usually 9.5, but I'm getting a 9. We ended up buying shoes, not the racket, because I don't even know if that's the racket that I need, and Aloni is being obsessive cleaning the car. He always comes to my car. He's like, "Why is this? Why is this scratch? Why is this here?" You should see Liam. You should see Liam's side of the car.
I clean it from time to time. I see everything.
He loves to put his foot on the dash. We just quickly stopped by the house to see some of the progress. Babe, what's the technique called that they did to our walls? F what?
Level 5.
Level 5 to straighten out the walls. So that just took a lot of time because we have molding going up, but I wanted to show you the master bathroom. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's covered, but this is the Calcutta Viola. It's gonna frame the bathroom. There's no light in here, but I'm standing in our pantry and it's gonna be huge. Aloni's gonna have a coffee station in here, which we're both really excited about. Oh, this is amazing. This is just like turning me on. The fact that I can put everything away without it being everywhere. I'm making some bagels for myself. This is the AWG bagel, and Aloni is having the Tompkins bagel. And Aloni's putting some beluga on it. Because why not? Live your best life.
Beluga life.
Okay, we are getting ready to go to the Nicklaus Children's Hospital Diamond Ball, and I have a dress on from Meshki, which I really like. For some reason on the camera it looks like it's wrinkled, but it's not. Whatever, we're doing our best, feeling our best postpartum. I was gonna do one of these bags. I just FaceTimed my mom and she said not the blue, she said to go with the black, but I feel I always wear the black and I wanted to break it up with the blue. What do you guys think? I think we'll just go with the black. Anyway, but I wanted to show what I was wearing. I feel very comfortable. Aloni's wearing a tux. He's huffing and puffing. And that is it, you guys. We are on our way to do some philanthropic work. We are almost at the venue. It's at the GRWM Marriott Marquee, right? Mm-hmm. Look at Aloni. Let me turn the camera around so you guys can see. He looks very nice.
Thank you, darling. Look at all these kids on their e-bikes.
This is where you can take action toward creating a healthier future.
We just left the ball, the diamond ball, and it was very touching. We had the pleasure of sitting next to a few very interesting people. One of them being a psychologist who works at the hospital, and I feel very grateful to have 2 healthy children, is all I can say. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, beyond grateful. It's amazing how we take such little things
For granted
in life, you know? We assume that they're just supposed to be that way, but
yeah.
You have to be so grateful for everything. That's what it kind of touched on. It's funny how things come full circle. I touched on it yesterday when I said having a gratitude board instead of a vision board.
Yeah.
Just being grateful for all the blessings that you have, and you'll get more. Because when you're not grateful, then it just, you know, things can get really bad really fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, beyond grateful for having 2 healthy kids and just all of it. For me being healthy, for you being healthy, for just all the things that we take for granted on a daily basis are really priceless. Yeah. Money comes, money goes, but no matter what, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything.
Correct.
No amount of money in the world can help you.
I do want to be more involved with this hospital and help, give back.
Absolutely.
Do what I can. So, yeah. Which leads me to another point, is that the annual AWOM, which is Sarah, who we partnered with on the coffee shop, she has a charity called Angel Watching Over Me, or a foundation, called Angel Watching Over Me, and she is doing her 10th annual Halloween party at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, which I did participate in last year, so I'm going to be participating again this year, and I'll be volunteering also the day of, so I'll take you guys along once we do that. That's going to be in a couple of weeks for Halloween. It's going to be the day of, so I'm very excited to do it again, and I feel feel very honored to do it. Are you going to do it with me this year?
When is it?
The 31st on Halloween. Friday morning, 8 a.m. to be at the hospital.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm very excited for that. To bring some happiness to the kids.
Absolutely.
I remember Sarah last year when we got there, she had told us, she's like, guys, just FYI, like once we set up and the kids come and, you know, we had like a costume station for them, there's a lot of kids who can't leave the hospital, and there's a lot of kids who can't even leave the room at the hospital. So she said, she's like, just know that it gets emotional. I had no idea what she was talking about, but I remember when some of the kids who are extremely sick walked in, and just the happiness that took over their entire body of just seeing like everything that we had done for them, you know, building a costume station, a candy station, arts and crafts, like we tried to do as much as we can. Them being so happy and so grateful, I had to walk away and I went to the bathroom and I started crying. That's how emotional I got. It was just so, I'm like getting emotional thinking about it now, but yeah. Anyway, on a lighter note, Aloni and I are gonna go get a taco and finish off the night there because anyway, guys, good night, and we will see you tomorrow. We're yawning. Bye. Good morning. I'm starting off today in my bathroom. I already had a very early morning workout. Aloni took Liam to school because I have a very busy day. I have a really busy admin day. We have a busy day also for the coffee shop. We're going to meet with our partner at the office and we have to finalize some orders, and then I have to make it in time to pick up Liam for school. So I need to really utilize my morning. I'm trying to get myself together, and I wanted to share, because I have a few minutes, I wanted to share the current favorites that I have been using for makeup. And my current favorites, it's just things that I'm going back to that I forgot that I loved. You know, like sometimes you love something so much, you use it all the time, and then you like stop because something else you're trying and then you forget about what you really loved. That's kind of like where I'm at in life. I also need to really organize my beauty bags because between photo shoots and traveling and this, like everything's all over the place. So yeah. Okay, starting off very strong. You guys know I have been obsessed with the Wonder Skin. This is in the color Hush. I know I'm so late to the game, but sue me. Hush is really nice because it's not too pink. It has more of like a brownish tone. Whimsical's too pink for me. I don't like it. Okay, lip staining it up. If your lips are not symmetrical, which most of us are not, you can always even them out with this. You can also give yourself more volume, like the appearance. You can make one lip bigger, contour, do whatever makes your heart feel good. Also, you guys, wanted to say thank you so much for all the love that you guys have been giving me on my YouTube channel. I feel so grateful and I have so much gratitude for you guys. I'm like getting teary-eyed because if it wasn't for you and if it wasn't for all the amazing comments that I'm reading, all the DMs that you guys send me, just like everything, I probably wouldn't show up here every single day and I would not be committed. I'm so committed to being on YouTube. I'm so committed to giving you guys good content. I'm so committed to my Sundays and making sure everything is always produced and ready to go. Sometimes, like the last vlog from last week was delivered late to you. I didn't want to make you guys wait till Monday. It was delivered to you at 9 p.m. on Sunday because sometimes just life is so hectic, especially with 2 small children. I am very, very, very much hands-on when it comes to any content that I produce. I edit everything except for my YouTube vlogs, but my YouTube vlogs, before I edit them, I organize them how I want them to be. I add my notes, and then my YouTube editor has to send it back to me, and I have to watch it again, give my notes, and you watch it again for the 3rd time before you render it and you upload it to YouTube. And I make my own thumbnails, my own description and everything. So it's just a lot of work and it's very tedious. So sometimes like life gets hard and life gets busy. Like Saturday I was really busy with Padel, then I had the diamond ball, and then by the time the video was rendered on Saturday night, I didn't have time to watch it because of the diamond ball. So then when I woke up at Sunday early morning, I had to make sure that I watched it before the kids were up. And it's just like this whole thing, you know? So just life. Anyway, I just wanted to explain to you that I'm very committed, I'm very dedicated. I love you guys and I'm so thankful for this journey. And my goal is, like I always say, I've been saying this, is to give you 2 videos a week. whenever I do have time where I have a little bit more content. Like sometimes the week just is a little boring because I'm doing a lot of admin stuff, which I don't record, and I do stuff with the kids, which I also don't record because I don't share my kids online. You guys know that. So sometimes I don't have enough content to give you 2 videos, and you know, sometimes I'm like, should I just do one video about beauty stuff and just one video about like fashion, handbags, whatever. So I'm trying to find the pep in my step. Okay, anyway, we're gonna start off with sunscreen. I'm using the In Beauty Mineral Sun Glow because I told you guys I got IPL, which I'm so loving the results. I already have so much less redness around my nose and my chin. I actually have another appointment this week, so I'm really excited about that because I need, I think, like 3 or 4 sessions. Really, truthfully, with IPL, it's a journey that you're going to be on for the rest of your life if you suffer with broken capillaries like me and pigmentation, because summer comes around. During summer, you take a break, you're outside, the pigment comes back. If you work out, the broken capillaries come back, but you just do maintenance. Once or twice a year, you do maintenance to zap it all in and make sure that you maintain that beautiful glass skin that you want. Okay, next, I have been back with the Milk Hydro Grip. I used to be obsessed with this, and then I still love different skin tints for different reasons, but recently I've been wanting to have more of like a glow, so this is kind of it. If you guys have oily skin like myself, this is a really, really good one because it's really compatible with oily skin, and if you feel like you need a little bit more mattifying effect, you can just go in with some baking powder to solve that issue, but it's really good to skin tint. I would say if you have oily skin, Hourglass or maybe the Armani skin tint wouldn't be necessarily for you. The formula I don't think is as compatible as this one. If I only knew where all of my brushes were, that would be much easier. I have 3 makeup bags going here, guys. It's a disaster. Okay, let's use this one for now. I'm using the color 6. I also have the color 7 and I have the color 5. It just depends on like where my skin is at. I like to mix it all up, but I find that 6 is the best for my skin tone. It's really hard sometimes to talk and put your makeup, you know? The skin tint is very glowy, but I'm looking extra glowy because I used the Medicube PDRN cream and the collagen jelly cream because I was using my Booster Pro earlier, and that's why my skin appears a little bit more oily and dewy and hydrated than usual, but it's okay. Next thing, I'm going to use my Chanel Les Beige in the color 390. If you don't know how to contour your face, this is the best. So easy to use, it's buildable, I love it. When I'm in a rush, this is like my favorite because I don't really need to do much work except just tap, and tap it on your face. Also, when I have a ponytail, I like to bring it into my hairline just so it looks more natural. Also swipe some on my eyelids because it gives you a nice awake look. Okay. Also, if you're not good at doing your eye makeup, the Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Sticks are actually the best thing ever. You just put it on and use your finger and smudge it out. It's so beautiful. It's very pigmented, and again, it's like very user-friendly, which I like. I like anything that's user-friendly. I've also been really into the Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge Velvet Matte. This is for lips and cheeks. This is the soft plum. Sorry. My brain is malfunctioning, my hands are shaking, everything's just... Anyway, you guys can see I've actually been using it quite a lot. I'm going to just tap with my brush, add a little on my cheeks. I love blush. I just think it wakes you up. It makes you look so pretty and it's youthful. I like it more than blush because more than bronzer. I feel like bronzer can age you. That's why sometimes when people ask me, like, especially when I get my makeup done, they're like, oh, do you like to be a little bit darker? Do you like to be, do you like to have a true match to your color? And I always say I prefer my skin, like, especially on my face when I do foundation, to go a little bit lighter versus darker, because I feel like and I've said this before in the vlog, I've touched up on this, when you have a lighter complexion, I feel like it makes you look a little bit more youthful, instead of like going in with a darker foundation and making yourself look tan, I feel like it could age you sometimes, you know, but again, that's such a personal preference. I also like to dust like the excess on the side of my eyelid because I just feel like it warms up your face. See? Okay. One of my favorite eyebrow products is the L'Oreal Brow Lamination up to 24-hour hold. I really love this one. I feel as though if you have really thick, coarse eyebrows, this one really, really holds your eyebrows, and it's a really good price point, and it's truly just such an incredible product. Again, I will link everything for you guys below so you don't have to write anything down. Don't worry, everything is always in the description box, just for anyone who's watching me for the first time. I always put everything that I'm wearing, everything that I'm using. All my makeup, I always link it in the description box, just in case if you have questions. The same thing how I do it on my TikToks. When I do makeup videos, I always write in the description box, I say all the products are listed below. I do a very good job of diligently writing everything out, and then there's still people who ask, what product are you using? Yes, please, I put so much effort. It's always there, okay? Oh! Anyway, I wasn't trying to throw shade, I was just, you know, when you put in a lot of work. Okay, I'm using the NARS Medium 1 Concealer. Just a little bit. Oh, I need to throw this out because there's like nothing left. I'm just scooping the remnants. Okay, this is empty. We're gonna throw that out. Time is it? I have to leave soon. Okay. I think I'm gonna get a lash lift, you guys, and to dye my eyelashes. You know, I've been seeing a lot of girls post it. I've never done it before. I'm just kind of nervous, but just look how much better my eyelashes look when they're lifted. But I wonder if it's gonna stay like that the whole time, you know? When you get a lash lift, I don't even know the process. Maybe I'll do it before we go to New York. I'm also at such a loss because we're going to New York. We're supposed to go with the kids. And my mom was telling us yesterday, because yesterday was Sunday, by the way, today's Monday. I didn't record yesterday, but my mom was basically telling us, like, why would you guys bring Estelle with you? She's so little, like, leave her with me. It's just gonna be more of a headache for you guys. You're not gonna be able to enjoy yourself. And also at the same time, she's like, you are just gonna be torturing her because, torturing is the wrong word. You're just going to be exhausting her because she's gonna go on the flight, her ears are gonna hurt, then God forbid if she gets sick, and then you guys have it, you know, you're gonna go upstate for a few days, you have a long drive, and she's all gonna be like out of whack with her naps, and like what's the point? She's not even gonna remember that you guys took her there. Like, why would you do that to her? She's like, just take Liam and leave Estelle with me. So Aloni and I are like now confused because we booked everything for the kids, and my mom's just like really talking us out of it because she's just like, I think you guys are really making a big mistake taking Estelle, but I also don't want to leave her for 6 days, you know? It's a long time. But she's just like, I don't think that it's smart for you guys to take her. So I don't know what to do. She's like, my mom's like, she's not gonna remember anyway. You guys can't take her for half the stuff. She has to sleep, she has to do this, she has to do that. Like, you know, if she starts crying and you're gonna be like annoying people on the plane, you're gonna be stressed. It's just like a whole thing, you know? So she does have a point, but I told her I will marinate on it. I'm not really convinced. And she's like, you guys are being selfish because you're doing it for yourself instead of for her, you know? She's like, you don't need to do all that, so. Anyway, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish in Fair Clear. Yeah, Fair Clear is right. But I mispronounced it. I'm just using a little bit here, the T-zones. I ate something earlier and it's like stuck in my throat and I can't get it out, and it's just been scratching me. We're gonna wipe off the lip stain. I'm just using a wet wipe, not a makeup remover. That looks really good. What I like to do, I like to clean up the edges. So I like to take the excess of the concealer and I just kind of clean it up like that. And now I'm going to use a lip liner. I'm thinking to do the lip liner from Wonder Skin in the color Saddle. Let's do that. So pretty. The Wonder Skin lip liners remind me of KKW lip liners, which by the way, they're coming back. I'm so excited. Okay. And let's do some lip gloss in Bobbi Brown in Bear Pink. I love this one. This is the lip plumping serum. That is it, you guys. Cute or what? Maybe I need some more powder on my chin. I'm wearing a COS t-shirt, my favorite. I wear either the COS or the Uniqlo ones, or the other. And I'm wearing a black tracksuit from Park. No, not from Park. Yeah, from Park and Set Active. I think it was a collab. And when I go to the office like that, I'm gonna go eat really quickly. Made myself one of those toasts from Pasha, the approved bread. And yeah, anyway, let's go. We just got to the Spaces. We're waiting on everyone else. Me and Mia are on time. I'm wearing this Set Active sweater because it's freezing here, but I already got it dirty with my foundation because duh. Guys, also I'm a multiple beverage kind of person. We're getting ready for the Halloween party next week at the hospital. Let me show you. It's everyone's donations, candy. It's gonna be great. I'm really excited. I'm going to quickly catch you guys up on what happened the last like 6-7 hours. So we stayed at the office until around 2:30. I went to go pick up Liam at 3:15. Him and I went to the grocery store. We got some chuchi, like he calls it, sushi, and some pretzels. And Aloni just got home. It's almost 6 and he's playing. I'm gonna make dinner shortly, but I wanted to show you I got a little bit of some fashion in a little package. I have a little package from Mytheresa. I thought this was gonna come last week and I thought you guys were gonna see it in last week's vlog, but you're seeing it today.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
It's okay. You guys are gonna have some background noise today. Ooh. Ew. So I'll show you the first least exciting thing, which I'm actually looking forward to because I like this top. This is from Le Set. It's just a t-shirt. I love it. It's just like a nice color and stripe. I wanted something that looked like the Miu Miu stripe t-shirt. I've been trying to find a good one that's long, like a beige one, but I have not because I'm not paying $1,000 for a t-shirt from Miu Miu, okay? I have some boundaries. And then, this is a bag from Kate. But I'm surprised it doesn't come with a dust bag or anything. That's interesting. Okay. Это руль? Руль? This is pony hair. Oh, the dust bag's inside. LOL. It fits quite a lot, but I think it's such a cool piece to have in my collection. What do you guys think? Just like really nice to break it up sometimes, you know? Not always have it in a mess bag. Do you like this, babe? Aloni's gonna say no.
For what?
It's a bag.
That's a bag?
Yeah.
Like a bag that you wear?
Yeah, it's like an evening, like, fun vibe. So you're not always wearing a mess bag.
That doesn't look like a bag.
What does it look like?
It looks like a gift with purchase.
Guys, Aloni said it's a gift with purchase. Babe.
That's what you asked me what it looks like. I told you. You paid for that?
You like it?
Mom, sorry.
Anyway, guys, that's what we got from Aloni, a gift with purchase. Oh my gosh, I love a good gift with purchase. Anyway, and the third and final thing is the gift actually is from Lamarque, or Lamarque, I don't know how to say this correctly. It's a trench, which I would have taken to New York had it come a little bit earlier when I went, but now that we're gonna go, it's gonna be cold. I got it in a size small because their stuff tends to run oversized. Okay guys, I'm trying this on. What do you think?
It's cool.
It's cool? Let me show you guys. Here is the trench. Just a nice oversized trench. It's a size small, and I'm usually like a 8'6" right now. Usually a 6. Right now I'm an 8, so fits good. I did not have a chance to record while I was cooking because if you guys can see, it was a disaster. Basically, long story short, I made this soup, which you guys will see on TikTok. It's a bean kale soup. And while I was making that, Liam wanted to be in the kitchen to help me. So we made blueberry muffins, which are behind me. I'll show you that in a second. And I also made chia seed pudding for tomorrow, which we put in the fridge, and we did that together. But when I was making the bean soup, I put a little bit of the beans and I let it cool off a little bit into the mixer. And it exploded all over the kitchen. And it was a disaster. So that's basically what happened. But I made this really delicious soup. I sort of copied because I added a lot of ingredients she didn't, but it's the Nicole Bomberry soup. She makes like really easy, healthy recipes. It's delicious. 21-day challenge approved. The chia seed pudding that I made for tomorrow has banana in it, and I also added the Pro Mix vanilla protein powder. These are the almond blueberry muffins that we made. And that is basically it. I'm going to finish eating and then I'm going to feed Liam because he's running around. And give him a bath and put him to bed. I told him he could sleep with me tonight. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow because I'm going to cut it here short. I know that I'm not going to be able to chit chat with you later. So, good night. Good morning. I'm currently on my way to my workout. I'm still feeling very sore from yesterday's workout, but nonetheless, I feel really good. I feel a lot lighter on my 21-day challenge. I have some clarity. My skin looks good, even though I'm about to get my period any day now. My hormonal breakout is coming through just a little bit, but not as bad as usual. And yeah, I do feel like I've been sick or something for the past week because my throat's been hurting me on and off, but like not hurting me too much, but in the sense that it's like bothering me. So I've been just loading up on vitamins. I already take like a bunch of supplements every day, but I've been loading up on extra vitamins like vitamin D, B, and doubling up on the vitamin C that I already take anyway, just because we're gonna be traveling soon. I also have 2 little kids. Like I don't want to be sick, and Liam's had a runny nose, so I kept him home for the past 2 days. So yeah, which is why I also didn't really vlog yesterday, because I was with Liam and Estelle at home, and me and I were preparing also for the closet sale that I'm going to be participating in on Friday and Saturday at the studio. If you guys follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you would have seen it on my stories. And yeah, we were just doing stuff, and I really didn't have time. And then Aloni and I had to head over to the house around 6 p.m. because the guy who's gonna do our wallpaper had to come because he was working on another project and he was only available around that time. So he's like, I'm gonna come and measure the walls that you need and tell you like how much it's gonna cost and give us a quote and do all that. So we did that yesterday. And yeah, today I'm going to work out now. I'm gonna go home, do some work. Then I have my chiropractor appointment. I'm getting another adjustment, massage, and buccal massage. I'm at massages and like whatever, and a Buccal, because it really, really helped me. And then, just love how these cars just park and stay in the middle of the road. And then around 3 o'clock, I'm going to meet the gardener at the house because I want to discuss my landscaping plans with him. And I want to tell him everything that I want to do, like on my to-do list. But I want him to tell me how much it's going to cost. And then we can decide what's priority and what's not, if it's way more than my budget. And then just prioritize the more important things and then leave the other things for later. So that's kind of the plan for the day. Anyway, I just got to my workout, so I will check in with you guys once I'm done. I got back from the gym a while ago. I ended up just putting Liam down for a nap and putting Estelle down for a nap because they were both just cranky. But I have like a few minutes to get ready. My hair was in a towel and I thought it was gonna dry because I was like with the kids, but I guess it didn't. It's still pretty wet. I just started getting ready, so I just used the Makeover Zero Pore Pads. This really helps me, especially now that I've been working out a lot, to manage my breakouts. If you have acne, you can use the red one with the red cap. I have not as much acne as I do build up in my pores and blackheads, especially on my chin, so this really, really helps. And then I'm going to put on some serum. I love this Clarins Double Serum. I've been using it for quite some time now. I love it so much. One thing I wanted to show you is I tend to have really ashy elbows, and before I started using the exfoliating pads from Wise Beauty, you don't have to use these exact ones, you can use any one you want, but for the last 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks, I've been using exfoliating pads every time I come out of the shower to put it on my elbows, and it honestly has helped me so much. They're not as ashy as they were before, and some of the pigment that's like brownish, grayish, like dark, has honestly faded away, so it doesn't look as bad as it usually does. I'm also gonna go in with the Lancer Body Nourish moisturizer. I love this one. I always talk about this. If you have chicken skin, if you have really dry skin, this is amazing. It does like tingle a little bit, but especially in the winter months, if you live in New York, if you live in a cold place, this is amazing. I love it. You only need like this much, but I love using it on the back of the back of my arms, because my arms here, I tend to get sometimes like chicken skin, and I like to use them on the back of my legs and anywhere that I get like ingrown hairs. It really helps exfoliate the skin. It's a really great product. I've been using this, I want to say, since 2014, 2015. I discovered this at Bergdorf Goodman when I used to work in Chanel, but it used to be in a silver jar. Now it had a little facelift. I'm keeping it very simple today. I'm using the Recharge Gel from Main Beauty Project. Most of their stuff, by the way, is pregnancy safe, except one of the creams. You guys can check it out. But also, if you guys want other pregnancy safe and clean skin, you can look at Ole Henderson. They make really nice stuff. So does Color Science. So they're great. I'm going to put on actually a Color Science product that I love. It's one of my favorite sunscreens. It's also tinted. It is called the Sunforgettable Total Protection Face Shield. It has 50 broad spectrum SPF Flex. I'll link it for you guys below. This is the color medium, for medium tones, and I love it so much. I'm actually going to show you in real time. So it looks like white gray when you put it on. Let me move my water bottle here before it starts leaking. Let me show you guys how it really blends into your skin. I also love this, like whenever I go to any pool event, like backyard party or like a pool party, or if you're going to the beach and you put this on, it honestly looks like you have foundation on your skin, but it's not foundation, it's clean sunscreen. But you see how it gives me a pigment? I love it. You can get this on Amazon. It's great. If you have oily skin, they also have one that comes in a little pen, and it's powdered, so you can touch up any areas of your skin that tend to get oily. So you have like double protection from the sunscreen. They're both sunscreens. Just two different options. It's really important that you wash your hands after, because you don't want to get your clothes dirty. I feel so good after my workout. I was actually thinking on the drive home, I was like listening to music. I didn't feel like pulling out my camera. And I was thinking about anybody who suffers with any sort of anxiety, mental health, or you need clarity, you need some sort of relief, you need to release the stress. Moving your body is so important. It's so important. I cannot stress it enough. I talk about this all the time. Like, if you can find 5 minutes in your day, it doesn't have to be in the morning, it doesn't have to be at night. Anytime you have 5 minutes to just move your body, turn on your favorite song, just dance. Like, sometimes, honestly, I turn on music and I'm just like vibing in my bathroom. Sometimes if you have time, go on a walk. If you have a baby, take your baby with you, put the baby in the stroller, go for a walk. Like, do anything that helps you move your body, because I promise you guys, just the mental clarity that it gives you is better than any medication, is better than any form of meditation. It's better than anything. I'm telling you, it's like free medicine. I always talk about this. It's literally free medicine. So again, if you have the opportunity to move your body, it just takes 5 minutes. You guys should do it. And literally the best way is put on your favorite music and just dance in the bathroom. And I also always talk about, especially moms, okay? Not all of us have it as easy as some, and vice versa. Not all of us have financial ease. Some of us have to do more, some of us have to do less. It doesn't matter. We're all in this together. But one thing I hope that you guys understand by watching me is I'm not perfect, and I'm constantly learning, and I'm constantly trying to do better, and I'm constantly trying to better myself and work on things that I have done and mistakes that I've made. But one thing that I always hope that I can give you is that I want you guys to learn from me is to put yourself first. It's really important. It's not being selfish, because when you put yourself first, you are better all around everywhere else in every department in your life. I always say, when I put myself first, if I give myself the time to work out, or I put myself first in whatever it is that makes me feel good and that gives me clarity, gives me a serotonin boost, dopamine boost, whatever it is, I can be a better wife, I can be a better mom, I can be a better leader, I'm less on edge. Like, it's okay to be selfish, and anybody who says that it's not, in my opinion, is wrong. So I just want you guys to learn to really love yourself, to really be in tune with yourself, to just, like I said, be graceful and take care of yourself. And not only that, just be a little bit selfish. It's totally okay. It's just very important to nurture nurture the relationship you have with yourself. Sorry, I'm like thinking about a million things and trying to like get my thought out and trying to do my skincare all at the same time, and it's hard for me to multitask. Anyway, that is my speech of the day. I'm literally not going to do too much because I'm going for a buccal massage. So what I do want to do is I want to just color in my eyebrows. I'm using the Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love, love, love the Brow Wiz. I forgot how much I loved it like back in the day, and so I just started using it again, and I'm like, she is that girl. And by the way, guys, you are who you think you are, okay? You are that girl. Don't let anybody tell you different, okay? When you are the main character in your mind, and you are that girl in your mind, it becomes a reality. Trust. Manifestation. Okay. Sorry, I just thought I heard Estelle cry, but she's not crying because I'm looking at the monitor. Sometimes I feel like I hear Estelle cry at all hours of the day, and like I have the monitor on and I see she's not crying, but in my ear, I have like a crying noise. Okay, this is the Sachu, I don't know how you say it, Sachu lip liner stain in the color Mauve. I like this one. This one peels off. Okay. I'm gonna go make myself some food quickly. I need to answer a few emails. And then I'll go to the chiropractor, meet the gardener, so I'll take you guys along with me for all of that. If you can't tell by the status of my face, I just left the chiropractor appointment. I cannot express enough to you how much getting a buccal face massage has helped me, especially with my TMJ and my pain in my neck, because all of the pain all of the clenching, the grinding that I do, and all of the tension that's in my jaw shoots into my neck, shoots into my back. It's crazy. I also have a lot of lower back issues. I had some during my first and second pregnancy, but also like when I feed Estelle, for example, I favor the left side, and when I pick up Liam, I favor the left side. So I have a lot of pain on that side. So she was working my lower back and it was so painful. I'm like still tearing thinking about it, but it's so important. I feel so much relief. I just want my body to feel good. I want to feel good internally, externally. You know, I always talk about this, and I want to be able to just be healthy and feel mobile and not have any neck or back pain, especially like when I'm with my kids, especially when I'm feeding Estelle. There's nothing worse like when I'm tired and I'm feeding her and my like back hurts, my neck hurts, and I'm just like, the whole process becomes very painful, you know? So I want to alleviate all the tension and pressure as much as I can so I can just be better and enjoy the things that I'm doing, like feeding my child, because sometimes the pain is so bad that that's all I focus on during my feed with her. I'm just giving you one example out of many. Anyway, now I'm on the way to the house. I'm going to meet the gardener. We're going to talk about my landscaping plan. I have so many ideas. But yeah, I hope my ideas are not too expensive, which I feel like they will be. So Aloni's going to have to reel me in. But I'm driving there now, and I will show you some of what I want to do. It's kind of hard to explain, but I also want to ask him what florals will thrive in this Miami weather, because I don't like tropical plants. I'm not a tropical gal, and I want to remove the tropical plants that we have. We also have this like weird bush tree. It's not even a bush tree. It looks just like, I don't know, it's weird. But it's kind of like blocking off the house and like standing in front of the house, just in like front of the window. So like we need to move it. My nose, by the way, you guys, is stuffed because I was laying with my face down the second half of my massage, and yeah. Anyway, I'll show you guys when we get there what I'm thinking of doing, and we'll see what he tells me and what suggestions he has for me. I'm going to show you some of the things that I want to do in the front of the house, not the back of the house, because I just walk there and it's super dirty because they're working on the pavers in the back of the pool. And keep in mind that we're going to paint the exterior of the house at some point before we move in, or maybe like shortly after, because it needs a fresh coat of paint because it's just chipped away, especially after the rain. So I'm gonna show you. So this is the tree that I said is weird because it doesn't go with the rest of the house, and it kind of cuts the house. So when you look at the house from the street, it blocks off the house in like a weird way. So I want to get rid of that. I also want to take out all of these plants because they're very tropical for me and I don't like them, and I want to remove these, and I want to add something that is full, that has florals. I understand that the florals will only thrive for probably 5 months in Florida, but he gave me just some ideas right now, and he said he's gonna bring samples next week, so I want to get rid of all of this and all of that. And I also want to plant stuff up here. Also, I don't know if you guys could see here, we have a lot of trees, which I'm very happy about, but I told him that I want to clean up the inside. I want to get rid of some of the shrubs. I also want to get rid of some of these like older plants in here, just clean it up, especially got dirty from like construction. And I want to plant something on the bottom, like a smaller bush or some sort of a plant that will cover the roots, because I don't like how the roots are exposed, and we have a lot of that in the front of the house, in the back of the house, and the side of the house. So I want to work on that as well. Anyway, that's all I'm going to show you right now because we have workers everywhere and there's just so much dirt. Everything's dirty. I'm like getting in everyone's way. So I don't want to do that. But essentially, you guys get the point. We're just going to give it a nice little facelift. I was telling him what exactly I liked, and he's like, are you from New York or from California by any chance? And I'm like, well, no, I was born in Ukraine, but I grew up here, but I lived in New York for almost 14 years. And he's like, it makes sense because everything you're asking for is like something you would see in Connecticut or in the Hamptons, you know? So I'm like, yeah, because I wanted hydrangeas and florals like that, but hydrangeas won't survive, unfortunately, in Miami weather. So yeah, I stopped at the apartment after the house and I fed Liam, fed Miss Estelle. Aloni just got home. He came home a little bit early, and I just ran out of the house for 5 minutes because I'm literally going to the tailor who's very close to where I live. And you guys remember all the stuff that I bought from the Essence sale that I told you needed to be altered? Well, I'm taking that stuff, and I'm also taking another outfit that I want to wear when we go to New York. So I'm going to take care of that quickly. I'm going to go back home. I think I'm going to make Liam some steak tonight because he's starting to love meat. So he always liked meat, but it had to be like I don't know how to explain it. It had to be like incorporated into something, you know, like, so now he's enjoying steaks like alone. So I'm gonna make him a steak tonight for dinner, and then I'm gonna put him to bed, put Estelle to bed, and Aloni and I are gonna go around 7:38. We're gonna go to meet our friends who are here from Amsterdam. We have some friends in Amsterdam. We have a lot of friends in Amsterdam. But we're gonna go have dinner with them, and yeah, my nanny is gonna stay home with the kids. They're gonna both be sleeping anyway, so it's gonna be fine. But yeah, I love bedtime. I love to do bath time too, but I love bedtime now with Liam because when he's out of the shower and like I'm putting on his PJs or putting on the cream, he's like, I'm brushing his hair. He's like, Mama, I love you, Mama. I love you so much. I love you, Mama. And he like he's so cute. He hugs me and kisses me. And he goes, okay, Mama, good night, Mama. He repeats it over and over again. He's like, I love you. See you tomorrow, Mama. See you tomorrow. It's like the cutest thing ever. So I really, really love it. I've always loved it, but like now I love it more because he's just verbal and he like communicates better and hugs me and kisses me, and it's like the cutest thing. But yeah. All of a sudden I have like a 4 o'clock crash. This is when I would get a second cup of coffee, but I'm trying to like not have a second cup of coffee. So yeah, I'm just staying hydrated, drinking my ProMix electrolytes, having water. Also, if you guys are watching, if you're in group 7, I asked Aloni yesterday, I was like, babe, are you in group 7? And he was like, no, what is that? And then I wanted to record his reaction, but then after I stopped recording, he's like, honestly, he's like, what I was gonna say is group 7 boarding. Nobody wants to be group 7. I want to be group 1. But I was like, you should have said that. Everyone thought it would been really funny because that's what his first initial thought was, you know, like boarding process. But yeah, he's funny. Thank God he doesn't know what group 7 is, to be honest. He doesn't need to be chronically online like that, you know? Anyway. I just got ready. We are going to head out for dinner. I wanted to show you guys my lip combo because I think it beats. It is the Bobbi Brown Bare Pink Lip Plump Serum and the Makeup by Mario Lip Liner in the color Almond. I'm wearing a Uniqlo t-shirt. I'm wearing a Zara little cardigan, my Chanel jeans, and the same black suede studio mules that I had before. I'll show you guys. Just easy. This is the Uniqlo baby tee, so it's like cropped. And then these, oh gosh. And these are the black suede studio mules. I'm also getting a pair in the burgundy. They're on their way. That is it, you guys. We got back from dinner not too long ago. I'm here with the love of my life. If you guys already know. Anyway, I don't want to end the vlog until Aloni gives you his words of wisdom. Everybody looks forward to.
I didn't know I had so much wisdom in this.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to hold the camera, okay?
Okay.
Like that. Just don't shake it too much because you're gonna make people nauseous when they watch.
Okay.
How Liam FaceTimes you and walks around the phone.
Is that approved?
Yes, approved.
Oh, what a shocker! Your battery's at 11%.
Well, make it quick.
Words of wisdom would be to make sure. Oh, wow, this is stressing me out. Now your battery says at 10%. It's flashing red. Words of wisdom: make sure your batteries are charged, and don't charge them next to your bed where you sleep. So you have extra amounts of radiation, like Danielle likes to do. She likes to charge her phone, her camera, the iPad, her laptop, and she thinks it's funny too.
I think you should tell everybody that.
I think that's the wisest thing you could do.
I think you should tell everybody when your phone's at 50%, you have to like find a charger right away.
Yeah, when my phone's at 50%, it needs to get charged.
Me, I have 10%. I'm like, oh, I have so much time left on my phone.
Okay, so quickly, my words of wisdom would be to focus on nurturing positivity in your life, not negativity. Good metaphor that I heard is that don't water the weeds. The weeds always grow. Under any condition, weeds grow. You got to get rid of the weeds and you got to water the garden, so to speak. Life is a garden. We need to make sure we water that. yeah, that's my words of wisdom, is to focus on that positivity, not let those little negative things that happen on a daily basis kind of like consume and take over. I hope that helps.
Anyways, guys, good night. I love you all. Sweet dreams. Sleep tight. Also, you guys, I'm going to participate in Vlogmas this year. I don't know if I've announced that yet, but it's going to be a really big challenge for me because I'm going to have to film 25 videos every single day from December 1st to December 25th. It's going to be difficult, but I'm going to show up because I really want to do it. So, challenge accepted. Anyways, guys, good night. Mwah.